All
right.
Back with another episode of Dragon Ball Z. I mean,
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
yeah. But we are back, and today we are a deadly duo.
Yes.
Me and baby mama Jer. Me and Jer. And we're just here to give y'all what main topic what we want to go through is obviously the status of the org. We will be straying into other topics as well.
Absolutely.
And we will go from there. All right. So, all in all, we're just gonna give it a few seconds that people that need to tune in or want to tune in, and we could go from there. So let's give people a chance to get in here.
Buds, what's up, man? What's up, guys? Y'all looking good. I'm just letting y'all know.
What,
I'm just here to let you know y'all looking good.
Who's saying that? Who said I'm looking good?
No, me. I'm saying.
Oh,
that.
what up?
I'm saying.
What up, Greens? What up, Buds? All right, so let me just post it up real quick because we need to post it up real quick. That is global announcement.
Hey man, that's that LA skin, dude. No, for real though. I'm telling you. That's that LA skin. That's what that's doing. That's what that is.
Oh,
that's that LA. That's that LA shine. Hey, y'all want to hear a funny story while Bob doing all that?
Yeah.
So I go to LA like once a month to do a podcast out there in LA, and so we touched down around like close to midnight, a little bit, midnight. All right. So we're hungry as shit. We've been on a flight for 4 hours. We're hungry as hell. If you've been on a flight so far, they don't do the normal shit when they're on a flight, like the food and all that stuff. So they give you like a little snack bag, and that's pretty much it. And we touched down. We're really hungry, and normally our routine is to go to In-N-Out. We don't go to In-N-Out. We go to McDonald's because In-N-Out is closed.
Yo, really? Nah, son.
Yeah. It closes at 2 a.m. now. So we go to McDonald's, and so we get there. We get in a line. It's a little short line, and a homeless guy comes in. He comes in on a bike, parks his bike, and hops in line and proceeds to ask us, to get the begging. We all seen hobos before. And so he gets to our car, and this hobo doesn't, how hobos ask like, hey, do you have anything to spare? And all that stuff. And so he doesn't ask that. This bougie motherfucker asks us for 2 fish sandwiches, 2 apple pies, and extra tartar sauce in the back. This bougie motherfucker asks us for 2 fish sandwiches, 2 apple pies, and extra tartar sauce, okay? And so
my dude's like, I don't want $1. This is what you get me though.
Yeah. He wanted the mix and match, okay? That's what he wanted, dog. And so he ordered, Buzz, he's ordering his own shit. So we go to the line, and I don't know if you guys have a McDonald's that does this, but in United States, most McDonald's only take up to 2 orders, maybe 3, okay?
Oh man.
Yeah, I am using Logitech. The camera. Yeah. And so what was I saying? Yeah, so we get to the front, we realize we can't, do no more than 2 orders. So me and my boy EJ, we do our orders, okay? And then we get to the front window, and he reappears. We don't know where he came from. He reappears.
You gonna get that food from me or what?
Yo, he's like, yeah. So he goes in. He's like, yo, did you guys give me the food? Did you guys get it? And he's like, nah, bro, they didn't have no more fish sandwiches. We lying like a fuck.
Yeah.
And so he's like, there's no more fish sandwiches or anything. He said, damn, y'all didn't order through the app? He was pissed. He asked us that we ordered through the app. He was like, hey, man, y'all didn't get no sandwich, no nothing.
My dude know what's going on.
So my boy Tim gives him $2, and he just kind of like goes away after that. And we do give him like $2. But that's funny. Shout out to LA's bougie homeless people
Bro,
because they were bougie.
They're advancing, bro. They're advancing.
Yo, they're advancing.
Yeah.
Yo, LA is it's a different scene, man. It's kind of crazy out there. Our McDonald's takes too many orders. That's when you get yours cold. Oh man. No, our McDonald's, especially in Atlanta, they're not doing no more than 2 orders at a time, like per car. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a specific reason they do that, or?
Because you can combine it. So like, say it's 4 people in the car,
Right.
and normally like that shit takes forever to put in.
Yeah.
That's why it's like that, because it takes forever to put in. If you go to camera settings in OBS, configure it. What's that? What's configured in? Camera control, then disable how light disable low light compensation. You smooth out the frame rate considerably. The tiny control board on those can't handle it. Really? I'm gonna have to like take a screenshot of this because I'm gonna forget everything you just told me from perspective. Is this something I could do right now? Also, I'm not using OBS. I'm using
BSO.
Yeah, I'm using Zoom. I'm just on Zoom.
BSO.
I don't know if you can do it on Zoom.
Oh my god.
Disable load. Never mind it. Yeah, we're on Zoom. That's also why it looks probably looks like I'm in an interrogation room. That's probably why it looks like that. But that's my funny LA story. I'll try to bring y'all a LA story every time. I'll try.
Imagine.
Yeah. Imagine.
All right.
If you find out how to make it better on Zoom, then let's have a conversation. I'm in the Discord. But you never know, man. Come on my stream and see if it looks good on my stream one day.
AKA Blue Spectre. I have nothing to say.
Spectre.
Blue Spectre. Because it's TRE, so Trey. Spectre.
Sure.
What's up, Blue?
What's up, guys? What's
Canada,
going on?
eh?
We missed y'all.
So,
Missed y'all.
all in all, status update on the org. That's our beginning and the most valuable topic ever. Status update on the org, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, where we at now? Ooh, hey baby daddy. Not doing that on the org's Discord. On the org stream, Andrea, I'm not taking my shirt off. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hookers on holiday. Leave me alone.
Hookers on holiday.
So one thing that I want to bring up on this is the status and update of the org. So all in all, we have Apex going for GSEA. So we have 2 teams in GSEA currently. One being team Taiwan, which consists of our boy AMG Karis, AMG Young Ziku, and AMG Shiba. Now, these guys are representing us in a full, strong Taiwan team. All currently Masters rank, going up from there. They're working together. Great chemistry. You know, they could speak in their own mother tongue and everything else. Good chemistry and everything else. So that's pretty good. Big shout out to them. We will have official announcements of that roster coming. They recently participated in ALGS, whereby they came in top 10 for the first game, I believe. Second game, I think they came in top 15, even out of 20 teams. And then the third round, they just did not make it. They didn't make it past the third round. So, you know, shout out to them for trying. You know, we'll get all of those stuff going for them. The next team in GSEA is Xavier Heavier. We got Bunny HK and we got Kelvin. So those Bunny HK and Kelvin are from Hong Kong, and they are currently playing alongside Xavier, which is from Singapore.
Shout out to Singapore.
Another GSEA team that's currently all full masters. Little background on Xavier. Saver itself and Bunny. Saver is an ex-pro Overwatch player,
Hey.
and Bunny is an ex-pro CS:GO player. So, yeah, so these are the guys alongside Kelvin, which are currently the up and running contenders for AMG GSEA, which is Greater Southeast Asia or APAC South. No, APAC North, APAC South. I don't know, GSEA. So big shout out to them. We have a lot of stuff coming on with them in the coming future. At least for them, Hong Kong wise and Taiwan, we could manage. Big shout out to Tish, the manager, to getting this all set up. Tish is not only the manager of the GSA team, but she's the GM of the org. So, you know, she makes sure shit gets done, which is good. You know,
Doing a great job.
and in a timely manner, and she works very well alongside our org's developer, which leads to the next guy. Shout out to the manager of the ANZ team, which we'll get to in a bit, Messiah, that works alongside Tish in, you know, getting all of our forms done, all of our information basically centralized, you know, onto one spot that we could all just look at it and get whatever information we need from there. So that's that for the ANZ side. I mean for the GSEA side, correction. But on top of the GSEA side, we have people within what we would like to say now is the AMG Academy, whereby these are the players that are semi-ready for tournaments, where they're working on their team chemistry or whatnot. We have guys like KS, Xords, Apocalypse, and a new upcoming one is I don't want to. It's his current name right now. My dude's name is Thick Homie.
Hey. Thickums.
My dude's name is Thick Homie, but he
because he.
What are we working with is one more thing that I want to bring up within the two GSA teams is that we have a subs on standby, which is Slot and Coco, JG Coco. JG Coco is also from Hong Kong. Slot's from Hong Kong, and also last but not least KS31, which is also from Hong Kong. So these are our subs for the GSEA side. Let me just do this real quick. I'm gonna change up the let me change up the audio real quick on this, because it sounds like we need to do more than just this. Who's ready for it? Ready? We got to do it like this, all right?
I'm ready.
All right. This is like the NBA, ESPN kind of intro song. All right.
Hey man, don't y'all bring y'all I hope none of y'all came to Georgia. Nobody, none of y'all from the United States.
All right, so now introducing our AMG Australia-New Zealand team. We got guys like AMG Big Buds,
okay,
AMG Hilux, and also last but not least, AMG Kiko. They competed in a recent tournament hosted by a org in Malaysia, I believe. But correct me if I'm wrong. I know you're here. And we have guys forming on different roster. We have guys like AMG Lynx, currently within. We have guys like, oh, never mind. It got to actual song. Hold on. It got to an actual song. Okay, we gotta replay this again, because it's only 1 minute, so we gotta talk within that 1 minute and bring that right back. Those are our lineup right now, guys, and we're working with AMG Lynx as well to be a sub and to work out two different teams, you know, Australia team and a New Zealand team. So we're working on that. So most recently, our AMG boys has competed in a tournament hosted by either a Malaysian and Singapore org, which they did fairly well. They got to the finals, which happy for them, proud of them, shout out to them.
Shout out to you guys, man. You guys did good.
Then all right. So that's all that I have for the theme song. Unless they have something way better, we need to come up with a better theme song for that. But ESPN instrumental. Sorry guys, we gotta get some instrumental music from ESPN here because we gotta get it going. You get what I mean? Boom. There we go. This is the one, Jer.
This the one?
Alright. Alright. So, on with the next. We currently are still focusing on drafting up the roster for our NA side, which we currently don't have. We're currently working to get something together for that. But currently we're just focusing on those two for now. Australia, New Zealand, and GSCA. We're working on NA. Mm-hmm. Bear with us, we're working on NA. We have a ton of content creators on NA. But for now, I want to kind of really focus on the competition side right now. So, on with the next what you call it? The next game genre that we have. So we have we're still on with Mikasum leading the Rocket League side. There we go.
Yep.
English hard. Rocket League side. Led by none other Ewok, AMG Ewok. And he is currently forming a team. They're currently in a scrims with a guy Alej, ALEJ, and Adams. So these are young guys that are going to represent us in Rocket League. So big shout outs to them as well. All in all, they're currently competing in a scrims. They're practicing, working on team chemistry, but these are heavy hitters. They play in the normal the seasonal tournaments and everything else, the grand finals or whatever it's called. I think it's called grand finals, correction. And they're doing quite well. They're on top of their game. They are equivalent to a diamond plus ranked in Apex, currently in Rocket League, or Grandmaster, I believe it's called. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong here, but they are. Yeah, I just got an update from Ewok. I just asked and got an update. He brought in some guys, at least to have some heavy hitters going. So we'll talk about that as we go. Awesome. So that is our lineup, guys, for Apex Legends GSEA, Apex Legends ANZ, which those two we will announce, as well as Rocket League. We will be announcing all of these as we go. I had to go ask for it. Awesome. Just a heads up on that. But, alright. So, back to reality.
Awesome. Bring the belt next time.
Bring
the belt. Bring the belt.
They're 15, bro. I mean, social service? What?
They need a belt, yeah.
Alright.
They definitely need a belt.
So, on with that. We already gave the theme song and that stuff going, so back to chill vibes, you know. Yeah, we did our ESPN moment, guys. We did our ESPN moment.
For All-Star Week.
Yeah, for All-Star Week. So yeah, we'll talk about that offline, awesome, and see how that goes. So next thing that we want to move forward to, next thing that we want to kind of move forward with is you know, where we are at with our partners and everything else, you know. So we will be ending our road with Best Friends Org. Just a heads up on that. Simply because you know, the commitment to the 25,000 for another year, it's not somewhere that we want to be at the moment. Even though yes, we believe in it, we want to support it, but at the same time, for the org and for business right now, I feel like for a business, you need to make money for yourself first before you start making money for others.
Of course.
Um, so currently we are still affiliated, I would say, with Innovative Gear. I want to truly apologize for the all the experience that every one of you guys had with Innovative Gear in terms of getting your merch, waiting 2 months to just get 25% of your merch. You know, so I want to apologize on behalf of the org. There's honestly nothing that we could do on our end simply because it's affiliated program. They handle all the logistics. They handle all the stuff. What we could do is, actually just to get updates from them anywhere we can. Yep.
And next time, be better. It's just like I said, man. It's a
trial and error stage.
We just have to be, trial and error. Yeah. We'll be better. We'll be better next time. That's all that matters. Is that we'll be better.
Promise that we'll be better.
We do apologize, and we'll definitely. Everybody should be getting their stuff. Still very soon. Even though we don't have like a necessary timetable, so.
Right.
But everybody should be getting their stuff soon. I know. Awesome got majority of his stuff as well. If he's still missing something, but I know he got.
Well, I think Awesome is missing a lot of stuff. But I mean,
are you still missing a lot of stuff?
Who are we to judge? You know.
Yeah, he also has like a sleeping bag for pants. So, so there's that too. But yeah, we apologize. We're gonna be better and get better on that. Definitely.
Yeah. So. What else? So we'll be continuing our journey with Make-A-Wish Foundation, though, because their annual cap is a bit lower and much more doable for us, much more realistic. At the same time, it's not that we will give up on Best Friends Org, so we're just not allowed to use their name. So we could keep on supporting them, we could keep on donating to them. That's fine. I'm not saying that we're cutting off that, but as a business agreement, we don't have a business agreement with them moving forward. So with that being said, hold on, because people here are messaging. Hello, I need time.
Hello.
Okay, so we will be continuing with the what's his face? What's their face? With Make-A-Wish Foundation from Georgia. Currently, we are in discussion with various merch vendors. Simply because of the experience that we have had with Innovative, it's not the route that we want to take, and it was not it was a frustration ride with them, So, we would like to just move forward. Nouns, roster. So what else? So we will be continuing our partnership with Grind Energy. So if you have not yet, you're into G Fuel, Rogue, those different energy drinks. Give Grind a try, guys. It doesn't hurt, I think in my opinion, it is a more premium product. It's way more in terms of flavoring, the crashes in the end and XYZ. You won't have that with Grind, I feel. And also, I've been using Grind myself. I first partnered with them, and I feel like it is pretty good. It does give me that boost. You guys seen on my stream and all that is that I get cracked out. I literally, it's recommended to mix it one scoop with like a certain 200 mLs of water or whatever, but I take the scoop straight up and I just drink water with it, and just it's kind of like straight to the head kind of thing.
Also, Blue Spectre, appreciate that. I got your message.
So yeah, I think that is that part for us in terms of the the partnership part, and also the merch. We will have merch coming. I'm talking to various merch vendors right now. Fun fact is that I just found the one of the co-owners of BLK, which is a sports apparel merch vendor that's based in, I believe, Australia.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the owners is a four-time gold medal Olympic holder, and she is from Australia. So, let me just get her name real quick, because it's quite fun that where I see people or like how people do stuff, but it's just oh, today is Women's Day, so happy Women's Day, March 8th.
March 8th is Women's Day?
Yep.
Well, it's not Women's Day yet for us. But
yeah, so happy Women's Day to all
happy
the
Women's Day
females
in Hong Kong, and pre-happy Women's Day for...
So her name is Sally Pearson. It's a Australian Olympic gold medalist.
Okay.
LinkedIn top voices. So she's a Olympic gold medalist, and she is the one of the creative brand partner, which is self-employed by BLK Sports, which is a merch vendor. So we'll be reaching out to her and see if we could get some type of quotation agreement, something done there. So simply because we need to move on from our current vendor, we can't be sitting and waiting for something to happen at this point. None against them, it's just we can't work with them. As bad as it sounds, it's just we can't work with them. So again, too innovative, and they know this, so it's not something that's like news flash to them. But you know, it's been a fun ride. Yeah, it's been a fun ride, but we're gonna move forward. Yeah. So what else? Music might be a little bit too loud because I'm hearing it dead ass in my ear. It's too loud. Okay. Alright, so that is most of the update that we have, I think. If we're missing anything, guys, let me know if we're missing any topics in particular. But I think we covered the competitive roster right now. And for GSCA and ANZ. And hey guys, if we want to get together a team or whatever that's literally tier 1 capability, then reach out to your managers. Let's have a talk. Let's get something done, set in stone, so that we could move forward. You know, but at the same time, we need to know how it goes from there. We need to see results so that we could go forward. You know, and you know, big shout outs to our content creators from all over. I mean, we have a lot of content creators from NA. You know, oh, fun fact about our APAC South team. Mm-hmm. So, Apocalypse and Thick Homie, right?
Thick Homie.
They are both currently serving in. They're deployed in Japan, so they are from the U.S. Marines. That's currently deployed in Japan on their final year before returning back home, whereby they will be. We're currently setting them up to compete in APAC South, which is Japan Korea kind of league kind of org. Not those tournaments before we go elsewhere and getting them over back to the U.S. You know, when they get back home.
Definitely.
You know, so big shout out to them. These are cool cats, cool guys. Support our troops, guys. Support our troops.
Support the troops. Support the troops, man. Like I said, I personally can't do it, but
Yep, I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I just do push-ups at home because I video game during break times, you know. But yeah. So that to cover most of the stuff. We have a lot of we have a lot of content creators from all over. We have content creators from NA, which is mostly in the US. We have some in Asia. Fun fact, big shout out to Himiko-den, one of our first ever content creator from Italy.
Okay.
And another shout out to AMG Apocalyptic. Check her out, aka Mia, from Germany. So we have two content creators. We have content creators from Australia as well. So big shout out to Kitty, Kitteh, Kitty, and she is an Aussie streamer for Apex. Apocalyptic is a German streamer for LOL, which is a League of Legends, and she plays a lot of other games as well. I believe she do play Rocket League as well. So she plays a whole lot of different games too. I was just playing games with her roughly about 12 hours ish ago, playing some Fortnite. We got trash. I was like, oh, okay, let's move to Apex, because I asked her, it's like, what other games she plays? She's like, oh, by the way, I have Apex. Great, move to Apex. And we moved, and then we had way more fun there, because, you know, Fortnite, I mean, as I said, I tried it. But the fact that when you shoot at someone and they build a fucking mansion in front of you, it's like, okay, buddy, you know. I'm just learning how to turn around and click on, like, to shoot.
I'm
and
sorry,
you're building...
dog. I mean, it is a skill, but I don't see it as I just don't see it as a battle royale.
It's a skill, and it's not a skill for me. You know.
No, it's definitely a skill. You turn around, some 5-year-old just built his father's house, like.
And literally, it's like they have new parts of it. Like I played it, and there's new stuff that you can hide in certain parts under the sand, and then all you see is like a little blob thing sticking out. I didn't know that it was so obvious, or maybe I haven't played the game in a while, but like people that have been playing the game in a while know that that's a player hiding there. I thought I was safe in the sand. I was like, I'm covered in sand. There's a thing over my head. You can't see it. It's not obvious. It's just a little lump in the sand. But the guy ran straight through me and just started shooting me. Apparently, as soon as you shoot it, your character hops out of the sand. I got demolished there. So let's move on. You know. And we have Miss Tanya LE. Big shout out to you, Tanya, based in Texas. I hope everything is still good with y'all over there with the power lockdown and all that. I hope everything is restored. But Tanya, which happens to be one of our content creators for Apex. So we have a few female content creators here and there. Tish being our GM, she streams as well. OMG, it's Tish. Miss Tanya LE. Kire from Australia, Himikoren from Italy, and last but not least, Apocalyptic from Germany. Female content creators, part of the org. If I missed you, I'm sorry. It's not that I forgot you. It's just Bobby being Bobby. All right. I'm actually going through the list right now, making sure that no one gets mad, because you don't want to piss off your female streamers, because going through the list. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anyone in terms of a female streamer, so that should be it. Yeah, that should be it. So big shout out to we're trying to get some. Well, the reason why we get female streamers is we want to just it's not just all male. We want to help all the female gamers get known as well. I mean, there are some that's really cracked out, like ours. So yeah. So big shout outs to them here and there. And guys, just a heads up, tonight, which is our tonight, your morning time. So our tonight, your morning time.
Okay.
Our boys, which is Savior, English good, Savior, Bunny, and Kelvin. They will be competing in FFL, Apex Legends Tournament. If you don't know what FFL is, that's Fennel. We have interviewed the CEO in our previous podcast. I believe that's podcast number 4. You could go back to our website to check that out, or our YouTube. We have that on Spotify. We have that on Apple's iTunes as well. So we're on all these various platforms as well. So big shout out to Jer to get that all set up. But yeah, so they will be competing in FFL's tournament, and FFL is where Jemberton got his name within the Apex South community. Everyone knows of Jemberton, obviously, from his 1v1 with TSM Hile, but he got well known in the Asia community by playing in these tournaments, coming in top, winning them, basically. Him, Zero, and Templex. So they are, Jemberton being from Australia, Templex and Zero being from Thailand, I believe, those two. So these guys had solid records. We had a chance to recruit them. We just didn't have the money to recruit them. Because, they wanted, big shout out to them. We told them, we would love to have you. We can't afford you at the moment based on their salary that they requested. But we want the best for you. I literally told them in DMs, like, I want the best for you, man. Like, if you have a better offer somewhere else, go for it. Like, all in all, if you have a better offer elsewhere, go for it. Me personally, not as an org owner, but as a friend or a family member to some of you all, is, I want the best for everyone. Obviously, to be selfish, it's too good to have you guys in AMG, but if you have a better offer, which is, gonna help you more, then go for it, So we will be competing in FFL's Apex tournament, which happens monthly. It will be happening on the 8th, which is y'all's tonight, tomorrow morning, my tonight. So there are various dates on that. So the 8th will be part 1, the 15th will be part 2, and the 22nd will be part 3. We are already in their Discord, and we already have our special AMG corner for us, which is pretty nice. I don't, we have our own. I'll be sharing that with my current partners here, so they know where the team's at. So yeah. So the APAC side is up and running. And again, huge shout out to our GM, AMG Tish, OMG Tish, for getting this all set up and getting our boys up and running, self-sufficient and all that. That means a lot, So we have the period of, within this period of 2 to 3 months to actually build a portfolio before we fly out to Dubai and present ourselves to investors. So this is the getting the crunch in, getting the building our people up and all that for it. So yeah. What else, Jer? I think that covers most of the stuff.
That covers it.
Yeah. You got work, right?
Yeah, well, we got some time. Some time.
So all in all, that covers most of our stuff. What we're doing. Fun fact is we have been talking to quite a few heavy hitters in the NA side, sure. And if you have not known yet, we'll be talking to you guys about that. Everyone knows the story about Zenoya and all that, of the being potential cheaters and all that in ranked. From my understanding, looking at them, is literally they were teaming because they know that there was a cheating squad or a cheating team in their ranked game. Again, I'm not saying that I support it, but it is a good cause to have Pred ranked players or teams basically team up to kill cheaters first. Because I've seen, various Pred players do it, and simply because you can't just 3v3 a cheating team. You need to 6v3 a cheating team. It would not make sense. There's a lot of allegations against them. Being
especially seeing that some of these games, especially like like I was talking to you earlier about Activision, and even though Apex does have like a kind of like a system for cheaters and stuff like that, it's still something has to be done about it. And
Yes.
so you can also see like a lot of times, man, players try to take these things into their own hands too, and that it doesn't end up a good situation. So
Correct.
you know what I mean. I could see if it was hacking or something like that, maybe
Right.
that would be more of a problem. But
Right.
um, yeah, that's just my thing about that. You know what I
I
mean.
mean, as I
I
said,
don't agree with it, but I also can see
I
how that's
I
the
don't
thing.
either, but at the same time, I feel like in these cases, if you have a cheating squad and they're known for cheating and it's just too blatant in cheating, it's hard for
Like,
any people to rank up. I mean, I
mhm,
play on Asia servers most of the time, and they are shit tons of them. They are by the dozens in Asia servers. So now I
mm,
play on NA and I'm forced to stick with that 200 ping. Which is not that bad, but at the same time, it's not something that you want to do because every crucial, you know, every ping, bits of ping matters to people, especially
mhm.
us. You know, um,
Yeah, I just seen
so
it. I just seen it fuck some people up.
yeah, so it gets me frustrated playing on Asia servers now, knowing that there are hackers basically everywhere.
Hmm.
You know, so with that being said, um, there's a lot of allegations here and there. At the same time, oh, the
Is that
drilling's
you?
coming. Yeah, that's the drilling coming from me. Sorry,
Uh,
but all in all, I wanted to say, beside that fact, is that we're talking to them. If you not know who Zenoya, Skittles, and them are, they are part of this. They started their own little org called Fate. F8 spells out Fate. They have been in LGS. They won the E series and they clapped. I mean, not they clapped. I would correct that because it's gonna start bullshit with us. But they went up against TSM's team so many times, and they have defeated TSM in the E series so many times in various tournaments, LGS, GLL, and all that. So they are building a name for themselves. So big shout out to them.
and I also think that
You know,
too, man. Like, yeah, they're building a name for themselves, but like,
yeah,
and I hope most of their allegations, don't really
yeah,
come back to bite them in the butt. But
yeah, yeah,
a lot of that time, like, you know what I mean. When you actually start making a name for yourself in front of all these big orgs, they don't like that.
mm-hmm.
And so, that's one thing we talked about too.
Yeah,
Like, skeletons coming out of the closet and stuff.
right,
So,
right. So
you know what I mean?
all in all,
That always gets me upset. That makes me want to root for the underdog a little bit more too.
right.
Which I don't know if you would call them an underdog, but
I feel that. I feel that. So all in all, guys, we will be getting the NA side addressed and getting all that fixed up. I think that most of all just wraps up most of our topic that we want to cover here before all this hammering and all this comes into place. Because I don't want it to affect the audio of our thing.
okay.
Our podcast and all that coming on Spotify and stuff. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so guys, unfortunately, I think we will need to cut it short and end it there because we don't want it to be.
Range, you are the overdog. You're not an underdog, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God, cancel.
You're
So
destined to succeed, bro.
so guys, so unfortunately, I need to cut it short because the drilling and everything will affect our podcast coming on Spotify, iTunes, and all that. Please
I thought
follow
somebody
us
was trying
on.
to bury into.
Yeah.
I thought someone was coming in the house.
Yeah. So we're gonna end it there. We're gonna end it there because I don't want to keep on recording this like this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we will be addressing and we'll get stuff fixed out. Unfortunately, for console players within the org, we won't be moving forward with participating in any tournaments on console. So we will see how we could address console players there. Um,
We love you guys.
and we'll go from there. I gotta cut it because it's really gonna affect our podcast. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
do follow us on Apple iTunes, Apple Podcast, which is called the AMG Podcast or the Aftermath Podcast. Follow us on Spotify. We will be updating this to YouTube, LinkedIn, all our social media, as well as our website. Season 9. Yeah. So no.
That would be nuts. Yo, Blue, that would be crazy. If he, dog. God damn, you got to do it that loud, bro.
Hey, come to the screen like this.
What are y'all making in Hong Kong?
It's a pen. It's a pen. It's a pen. It's a pen.
That's a nice pen.
Yeah. But
holy shit.
So, by the way, guys, please stick tuned to our podcast next week, which is March of 14. We will be interviewing Easton Evans from Blurp. So Blurp, if you guys have not known, is a sound effect platform, which they're integrated with various streaming platforms as well. So we won't get into that in details, but we'll be making announcements. We'll be putting it on social media earlier to get more traction going. But we will be interviewing the CEO of Blurp, or one of the founders of Blurp, next week's podcast. Okay. So all in all, we're gonna end it here, guys. Sorry, renovation is gonna affect everything else, but love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Blue, please hit me up after this podcast so we could talk. And we'll go from there, guys. We'll be posting official graphics and everything else with different rosters and different countries and all our content creators. We'll be having people that want to compete under a academy section within the org now. So instead of saying probation, everyone is within the academy until they could prove themselves to be tier 1 level players, and then we'll move from there. Yeah, so we're not gonna raid, we're just gonna end it, guys. We will have AMG emotes when we get affiliated here, so spread the word, see how we can get this affiliated. But yes, guys, all in all, thanks for watching. See you guys back here next week, March 14th. Mark your calendars, 9 p.m. Eastern. We will be interviewing Easton Evans from Blurp, which is the founder of Blurp. Alright, guys? Again, please follow us on Spotify and also Apple Podcasts, the Aftermath Podcast on those. And we'll be seeing you guys later. Thanks for watching. The shit's getting louder, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys back here next week. Peace.